Hey, we're doing a table reading of a skit called Happy Father's Day. Action. I did an unscientific survey. I asked for one word that described fatherhood, then an explanation of why it does. I got some real talk. I got a pot of jambalaya.
Jambalaya?
My bad. Daddy speaks in metaphors and food. See, Father's Day is complicated. Mother's Day is cards, flowers, candy, dinner, appreciation, and admiration. Father's Day is socks, neckties, and leftovers. But jambalaya is made from leftovers. So the metaphor is making something rich out of a humble beginning.
Gotcha. I like your food metaphors.
Thank you, baby. Now your one word was knowledge. The why blessed me.
Well, you know a lot about life. You know how to treat people. You know how to think through things. You know how to explain difficult things without making it too heavy. And you know when to be quiet. That is knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge is all the things you have ever learned. That's what the Daddy Dictionary says. But now wisdom is applied knowledge. I'm always working on that one.
See? You act like you're still learning. That's part of what I meant.
Now someone else said disappointed. Said her dad was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. Had to spread Agent Orange. Came home different. More broken than before he left. And she thinks he's disappointed in the arc of his life.
Is that what fathers are? Broken arcs? Unfinished sentences?
Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes fathers are sacrificial, unselfish, responsible, loving, faithful, present, committed, protective. Now those words came too, but they came softer, like whispers. The louder words were estrangement, absence, silence.
So Father's Day is not quite like Mother's Day?
Not quite, not quite. Fatherhood, even manhood, is sometimes judged before it is understood. Lazy, dishonest, unfaithful, emotionally unavailable, undependable, unreliable. Those words wound, hover, fester, even when they're not fully earned.
But you also say men are called to be accountable.
Yeah. Now, accountable means willing to answer for your actions. That includes fathers, especially fathers.
So what is Father's Day? Praise or accountability?
Well, it's jambalaya. Metaphor alert. Let's say we're hungry. Nothing is prepared, but we have leftovers. Take everything in the refrigerator. Rice, onion, bell pepper, sausage, chicken, shrimp, tomatoes. Heck, even take some potatoes. Throw it all in one pot. Cook it long enough with patience, humility, and forgiveness, and become something nourishing. Soul food.
So what's the Father's Day recipe?
Well, you pour some memories. You stir in regret, season with sacrifice. You taste bitterness without spitting it out. It's saying, my father was imperfect, and so am I.
I've always wanted to ask you about our last visit to Papa's.
Oh yeah, yeah. That visit was a lot. A lot. Stories that wandered, boundaries that shifted, silence that felt louder than words. It reminded me that fatherhood's not a trophy, it's a temperature. Sometimes you're a thermostat, sometimes you are a thermometer. You either regulate the room or you just react to it.
Which one are you?
Real talk. It depends on the day. Sometimes I regulate, large and in charge. Sometimes I withdraw. Sometimes I stare at my phone to keep the peace. Sometimes I write instead of argue.
That's real. Words are power.
Yeah. The power of life and death. Likewise, fatherhood is powerful and sometimes painful.
You said something once about pain accompanying power. That power is watching your kid grow up, and pain is watching them depart from their values and ignore your voice and your advice. The redemption is watching them come home again.
Touche and amen. Now that's pain and pride. Both kinds of pride. The personal worth pride and the excessive self-love pride. And fear. And love. And power. All mixed together. Jambalaya. Sometimes fathers don't know how to bear tension, so they squeeze instead of support.
That metaphor reminds me of trying to hold water in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. See, might ain't always right. It might be better to know that we're all right. If you always have to be right, you might have to be right by yourself.
Bars. That's heavy, like a Chevy. But I can see how it has all molded you. So what is this hope you have? I feel a metaphor coming.
Oh, you already know. Hope is washing the pot instead of pretending it's clean. Hope is cooking, even when you don't feel like it. Hope is saying, I'll learn, I'll apologize, I'll adjust, I'll listen. Now, listen means pay close attention. Fathers who listen heal faster.
You listen, even when I'm rambling or can't find my words.
Yeah, because you're becoming. I'm becoming too. Fatherhood is never a finished product. It's a relationship, a state of connectedness between people.
So when I said knowledge, I didn't mean you know everything. I meant you kept learning, and you share what you learn, and you let me ask the hard questions.
That might be the real gift now. You asking and me answering without defensiveness, performance, or pretending.
Happy Father's Day? Question mark?
Happy Father's Day, period. Because even with the ambivalence, even with the disappointments, even with the estrangements, there are fathers trying, and trying counts.
And there are daughters watching.
Touche, you say. And daughters interpreting, and daughters remembering, and daughters deciding what kind of love they will accept.
So what's your one word for fatherhood?
It's growth, the process of developing your character. Growth hurts. Ouch. Growth stretches. Growth sheds. And growth heals.
My word is still knowledge, but maybe I'll add wisdom, applied knowledge.
Then maybe Father's Day is not about applause. Maybe it's about awareness. Awareness that we're shaping something eternal. Eternity is time without end. So what we do here echoes, echoes, echoes.
That makes it less scary.
It makes it serious, but not scary. Because grace is God's unmerited favor. And grace covers imperfect fathers and imperfect daughters.
So Father's Day is jambalaya?
Yes, ma'am, lamb. Leftovers transformed, scraps redeemed, ambivalence seasoned, pain stirred, hope simmered, and healing served nice and warm.
Then let's cook.
All right, let's cook. And let's eat together.
Selah.
Selah.